Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TMDI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you're new to charts? I offer a quick explanation video right there. So if you go to that link, I will explain it to you in detail. Now, I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action point of view, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some areas of support and resistance going forward. Now, from a trading perspective, this is actually a very interesting setup going forward. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. And if you have traded for a while, then I'm sure you've seen stocks that gap down. And then after the gap down, the price just does something like this the remainder of the day. It just continues to drift lower and lower throughout the course of the day. But that didn't happen here, right? The price sure gapped down, but after it gapped down, it eventually spent essentially the entire afternoon just going sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because there's a gap down and just because the price, started to go sideways does not mean that this is for sure the bottom and that for sure a bounce is happening. Now, is it at least logical to think that this could be the bottom? Yeah, absolutely. Case in point, let's say that the price was just still drifting lower and lower and lower, and I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like this could be the bottom. You'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? It's literally just still going downwards. But in this situation, the price is at least going sideways. So again, is that a guarantee that it's a bottom? No. Is it at least a rational, a logical thought to have? Absolutely. So let's see if this is any sort of bottom. And if it is, then we can map out some areas of resistance here. But if this is, like I said, the bottom, well then by definition, this 50-cent mark needs to hold for no rocket science type reason other than the fact of, well, if it is the bottom, then you don't want to see the price going lower because that would mean that it's not the bottom, right? So 50 cents represents that point there where, if this is some sort of bottom, meaning the price is done going down, well, then it needs to be done going down at 50 cents because that's where it's bounced off of several times there. Now, on the flip side of things, in the event this is some sort of bottom that's forming and the price is eventually going to, work its way back upwards, where are some of these levels of resistance at? First key level of resistance, keep an eye on, is just going to be right here at 57 cents. That is where the top portion of this channel that formed all afternoon long, the price can never quite push through there. So if there is going to be any sort of worthwhile move to the upside, 57 cents, certainly that first key level that'll need to be broken. And then not that far off, you have another level right there at 59. But if the price can actually get up through 57 and then 59, I'm not saying it's shooting straight up to, 70 cents, but there is definitely some room to run on the chart here where there's some space for some good things to happen. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, from a trading perspective, an interesting setup going forward, and let's see if the bulls can indeed build a bounce. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.